This is Doc Mays on leadership. There's some people who talk about leadership and they talk about leadership approaches. Some folks say that the leader should be down on the floor. So if we think about the leadership arena or the leadership arena, folks are down, the leader is on the field with the gladiators, fighting with the gladiators, engaged in battle, day-to-day battle with the gladiators. There's other folks that believe that the leader should be back outside, almost in the bleachers, has a distance and they could see and be able to delegate and command without being engaged in the fight. I think there's dangers in both of those approaches if they are the only approach a leader uses. A leader that engages down in the arena, on the battlefield, has a firsthand perspective of what his or her team goes through. They're engaged, they know the techniques that may be successful, but they may lack a wider view to be able to help their team, their organization, move strategically from a wider lens. At the same time, the person who is in the bleachers has that wider lens, and they could suggest to their team how they should move forward, how they should strategize, how they should attack, how they should retreat, how they should approach the problem, solving it. But they don't necessarily have the tacit knowledge, the knowledge that comes from experience of doing if they've only been in the bleachers. And so leadership, from my perspective, requires someone who can both go down and be engaged in the battle, in the arena, and then at the same time, go to the bleachers to give a wider perspective so that wider view is informed by tacit knowledge on how to take care of a problem, hand to hand, face to face, at the direct firsthand level. And so humility is knowing that if you only have one particular disposition, if you're the type of leader that's going to be in the field, you have to have the humility to know, okay, then I have to have somebody up in the bleachers to give me a better view. If you're the kind of leader that's going to be, and as a result, I'm not going to have that view, so I'm going to have to rely on them. And if you're a different kind of leader, one that's in the bleachers, you have to be able to rely on those that are in the arena to inform you like, hey, this is a tacit knowledge that comes from being involved. This is what we need to do from strategy. So humility is critical for a leader's success. And that's just one of the examples I like to use from a strategic perspective to remind people, to remind leaders that you have blind spots. And the sooner you realize that and get assistance and help from your team, the more effective leader you will be. This is Dr. Mays on leadership. It's been my pleasure. Y'all stay strong.